Here we go.
Welcome to the Fred Stoller Stream with your hosts, Fred Stoller and Cody Shank.
Well, I was on Cody and we talked earlier. Hello again. I was on MLC and he was saying, I don't know, the YouTube name of the channel, Fred's Animosh. What is it called? I don't remember. It's too hard to remember or people find. We'll think about that some other time. Okay.
Sure.
This chair. We could always change titles and stuff. I'll tell a few people we're on. And oh yeah, I always have to put in chat here. Christmas in Florida, yes. Well, I want to go back to that little animation story. That's a long story, but you heard my whole spiel. How we put the Substack that we'll return to one day, but sometimes that's part of the creative process. You put something aside. You have ice cream and a pizza. You put it aside. You try something else. You go, wait a minute. Why did I put that aside? Yeah. No, I wasn't on it today, but the other day, Kevin kept saying, no one could find your YouTube channel. It's hard to say. Yes, I was going to mention Sally Kirkland. Certainly a character. I worked on her. I didn't work on her. I worked with her in a really bad movie called Dead Silence or something with Danny Aiello that we never, and I don't think it ever came out. It was pretty bad, but she was a Hollywood character. And then she was on this podcast I did briefly with Amber Tozer. And she used to hang out. Hey, Vegas. She used to hang at a place called, I think, the Silver Spoon or Jan's. One was on Beverly Boulevard. One was on Santa Monica Boulevard. And a lot of people, the late Robert Forster, that was his spot. Ian Abercrombie from Seinfeld and Shelley Winters, that was her spot. So she was, I think she was nominated for one of her movies, a character actress with an interesting life, Sally Kirkland. A lot of people die. I saw on YouTube, Facebook, one of the first NBA guys to get banned for drug use, Michael Ray Richards, sadly has died. So, yeah, let me get some people going here. So, Cody, yeah, you heard our spiel. We want to try to put more effort into finally finishing this. Put a few of the Substack things on the side because I watched this rough version and said, all right, let's finish this.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Let me see. And let me put this on. I don't know how to straighten this. Oh, yeah, you saw the clip of me in that movie where I was a gangster. I wrote about it in my book, how she was saying, you're Italian, you're not Jewish, you got to be tougher. So she was an opinionated lady. Full-on animation, that's a good question, Cody. I think I'm going to speak for Cody, then let Cody speak. I'm guessing it's going to be some narration animated like talking, but then there's a lot of still shots or right, Cody? So you wouldn't call it full-on animation. How would you describe it?
Yeah, I'd say like the animation will be like mostly in your character and then telling the story, and then the some little animation for
just some like maybe some mouths moving.
Yeah. Some little moments animated. So it's like a motion comic, really.
Yeah.
Probably a good way to call it.
Yeah. Well,
Motion.
we got the idea. There was something on YouTube from some special where Harvey P. Carr and Crumb were
Mhm.
telling a story about Harvey P. Carr, and they had just shots of the comic book with the audio going.
Right. Exactly.
So I know you don't watch streaming stuff, Cody, but
Yeah.
there's that show called Murdoch, A Murder in the Family on Hulu, and they release it one at a time. It's, as my mother would say, it's about a true story. Not it's a true story.
Mhm.
And about some crazy murder.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you like it?
I'm liking it. It's this real this guy is did you ever see the thing I did on um Norm's show where he's talking about this guy Albert Fish, who was a real guy.
Oh, right.
He murdered babies, he ate the babies, he laughed at people as he set babies on fire. It's a true story. Then he goes, the cops came in, they go, this guy's a real jerk. Did you ever
Yeah,
hear that
that's
bit?
classic Norm there.
Yes. So
This guy's a real jerk.
this guy, he's a real jerk. Which I think, yeah. So what started that?
It's funny. But yeah.
That oh yeah, so the murder guy, he's a jerk. He's not, well, he's not a, well, I won't give too much away, but it's called I forgot, Murdoch or murder something, a death in the family. I keep getting it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And so
We've been watching. Have you seen Peter Gunn?
it's a long time ago. You like those old ones, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like kind of funny too. But
So yeah. So yesterday I had social anxiety at a Hollywood party.
oh yeah.
You know, too old for it. It was the final WTF podcast. Mark Maron had this enormous podcast.
Mhm.
He had Springsteen on, Obama, everyone. And I was actually on it one time, a full episode, one time plugging something. And it was the podcast of podcasts, not like Joe Rogan. And then he had a big party, and I kind of knew it would be every cool comedy writer, every cool kind of comedy manager. And I always go there. I feel like Ratso Rizzo in Midnight Cowboy. I don't belong there. I'm stealing shrimp. Get out of there. And people, they try to be nice. Lorraine Newman, very nice. Hello, I'm Fred. I know you played my mother in Super Duper Bunny League. I know. How'd you know? We didn't work together. I saw the cast list. All right. I'm sitting down with real people. You're a no, she didn't say that. But she sat down, and I'm awful at small talk. And I have a new thing with parties. I don't force myself to hang out. I go, I eat my food. The worst is, Cody, when you're at an awful party, you want to leave, but you're waiting for the food to come out. And I left too early before the desserts came out. But I didn't feel like socializing. People may think I'm not shy because I blab a lot on this, but it's a safe place. I'm in my place. I have a donut and pizza. No, I talk to people, and it's our little community. But
Right.
that was being invisible Fred. with all the hipsters. And actually, one of the people that were there was Jimmy Pardo, who I couldn't come up with his name on the stream the other day.
All
So,
right.
Cody, when you get older, you
Yeah.
can't think of people's names, and it's a little scary, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
It is, yeah. Well, I feel like I'm losing. I feel like I'm forgetting some names lately too. I don't know what that means, but
I think it's in your brain. So
Mhm.
I don't know if I told you. I told the story in MLC. There's only two people I ever cursed out. A lot of, well, besides myself, there's a lot of people I've wanted to curse out, do it in my head. But so there's this guy Charles Fleischer. He played Roger Rabbit. Did you
Oh
ever
yeah,
see
that
that?
guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So he was kind of annoying. He's one of these guys that would go on stage and just do too long a set, and they couldn't get him off. Kind of piggish.
So is
But
he
I
a
knew
stand-up guy?
he's a stand-up comedian for forever. He was actually
Yeah.
they tried bringing in more sweat hogs on Welcome Back Kotter for a while. Did you ever see Welcome Back Kotter, Cody?
I haven't seen a lot of it, but I know of it. Yep. But
It was John Travolta's break, and
yeah.
then they put him in Saturday Night Fever, which was a big deal then, to give a starring part in a movie to a guy from a sitcom. They didn't do it then.
Yeah.
So I knew him. We had the same agent for a while. We'd bump into each other at the Grove, the bookstore. We've talked a lot, bitched about our agents.
Oh really?
So then I bump into him at another bookstore, and he's talking to some woman. I said, "Hey, Charles." He says nothing. This is like if I bumped into AJ or Gary or you.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary Shank. And he ignores me. Hey, Gary Shank. I said it 4 times. I left the thing humiliated that the guy
Wow.
made me feel like a lunatic. Hey, Charles. Hey, Charles. It made no sense. He would say, "Hey, Fred." He wouldn't look at me. So
Wow.
I was mad. So then I saw him at a Crank Yankers rap party, and he goes, "Hey, brother." I cursed him out. He's, what's going on, brother? I go, "You humiliated me." I said, "Hey, Charles," 5 times. You had your back on me. He goes, "Oh man, I was with this woman, this lady. I couldn't think of her name, so I didn't want to say hello to you because then I'd have to admit I couldn't think of her name." What? And I actually had some people agree with him. Yeah, it's the guy's code. But I just felt like a crazy person. Say, "Hey, Charles.
Right.
Hey, Charles." So
Yeah.
he was a lot of people I've wanted to curse out, but that was Charles Fleischer's story.
Wow.
And
That's interesting. Charles Fletcher. Is he
yes,
still kicking, or is he? Where's he at?
he's still, doing stuff. Yeah, he's kicking, a lot of people, they don't go away like me, stay on social media or uh just uh just hang around.
Yeah.
What word did you say when I cursed him out? I don't remember. I probably get the F away from me. F you. Because I was mad that he snubbed me 5 times like a lunatic.
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
so tell me again, now you're animating just the talking?
Yeah.
So Scarlett asked a question. Is this like the opening of Norm animation style of the promo? That's a good question.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like that, and it's a little bit like, do you remember the first Substack one we did where it was
Mm-hmm.
Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one. Yep. Yeah, it's sort of like that. It's Yep, pretty much like that one. Kind of like that, but a little bit more. You're reacting quite a lot on this one. You're looking at the
Yeah.
sign thinking,
Yeah. Don't
"Whoa,
you love holidays?
holidays."
How much details are you gonna have to do with the cards behind me?
Let's look. We got. I might
Yeah,
use some of what we already have, and then kind of.
just doesn't have to be that detailed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because yeah, I mean you're gonna do like little tricks where some stuff is more detailed
Right.
and other stuff kind of could either fade into the background or
Exactly.
stuff like that.
Can reuse these mouths. That's another thing. Animation can. You can get clever with those kinds of things.
Yes. Trying to think, where's my friend? Oh, that sound, I thought you were like slurping on water.
I do need to do that though. I need to be getting some water in me. George Fletcher never met a light he didn't run.
I never met a light he didn't run. Yeah, he was kind of a ham and piggish. I call it piggish when people there's a light saying you have to leave. There's other comedians. You're only allowed at 20 minutes. And he would stay at 45. He would not get off.
Oh, really? It's that kind of thing. That's like they have a light for the comedians.
Yeah. I mean, if you're headlining, if it's your show, do an hour. Sometimes Norm did 2 hours. You're the
Yeah.
headliner. But a showcase is where everyone is supposed to just work out some new jokes, and you're not the headliner. There's about but
Yeah. Yeah. Did he do a lot of Roger Rabbit after he did that? Or is that just something?
what do you mean? Did he do a lot of Roger Rabbit?
Like Charles Fletcher, did he do like the voice of that character?
Yeah, I don't know how many. If there was, I don't think there was ever a sequel. I don't think there was other stuff going on besides it. I think he had some opportunities, but
Interesting he did that voice. Like I wonder how they found him to do that.
I guess auditioning, going to clubs, who knows?
Weird. Here.
How's everybody doing? I guess Jeff Ross's Broadway show is over.
The banana is not on the road.
Yes.
The banana is off the road.
Let me see something.
Take a banana off the road.
So that's the only character he did Scarlett didn't like. Okay, that's all right. The mouth. So you don't have to have it. You don't have to sync it with the audio. The computer does that, right?
Yeah. But for this one, yeah, basically what happens is I do a few mouths and then I match them.
I see.
But then you can just kind of like, oh, that looks right there, and then I can just click the numbers, I think. Or
Now, why did I forget? This is all black and white, right?
yeah, there was this. I did have an idea to possibly make it color, your character color. It wouldn't. It might be a neat touch to it if we
Okay.
were interested. But everything
Yeah.
else could be black and white if we want. Sort of like an old book. Might give it that kind of worn out comic style.
Yeah.
Kind of like paper or something.
Yeah.
I was trying to, let's see, what was I doing? I was, yeah, I had like, did I have like even an example of that underneath there? I think we did some. Mhm.
So I mentioned before, Amy Stiller has been snubbing us. She got too big. They did a documentary about Stiller and Mirror and Ben and Amy, and she got this attention. And she said, "I'm too busy." Uh,
Mm.
hey, thank you, Io Dover. Um, I was on Felipe. So did you
Oh,
subscribe? Thank you. I was on Felipe's podcast, and here we are. So this is I'm not as stoned as Felipe. Everyone who watch it goes, the three of they all seem stoned. They go, yeah. They took up, hey man, hey man. It's like, oh, like teaching to, yo, what's up? And then we just sit there and read comments off a thing. So we're just why do you share? I just saw your comment, Frank. Ooh, okay, I need someone to help me figure out. So Cody was trying to help me. I finally reached 3,000 watch hours, and I don't know how you do the super chat and the one thing's being reviewed. I think they send me a PIN number in the mail.
Mm.
Um,
Right, yeah, that's the thing. That's, yeah. The mail. They actually send you
in
a
the
pin.
real mail.
Like, I thought maybe the email, but, you know, guess they're going.
Yeah. Let me see who's on this. So Frank, I didn't see a comment, or Jeff, or yes. Frank, where are you situated? Here's some birds. I want to watch a YouTube video how to make friends with a crow. I hear they're very amazing. They're like dogs in the air.
Crows?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, we don't hear about crows, but once in a while I stumble upon a YouTube video. They're barking like they make sounds like cats.
Yeah. That's kind
Okay.
of interesting.
All right. I'll get a hold of the southeast. I'll get a hold of um, Dave Sarah to ask how I get it set up.
You gonna get a crow?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to keep a crow? Or is it like a.
No, you don't bring it in your house. I hear they
Crow in a
they
cage?
recognize faces, they hold grudges. They
Oh. That could be dangerous.
someone pissed off Amy Stiller. Yeah, but she fought back. I don't know. She said to me, "I'm so busy now because I'm getting a lot of publicity." They did a documentary, Ravens and Crows. Yeah. Again, I don't know why they held it back. That they are like on YouTube, they hold grudges in their DNA.
Hmm.
They their offspring remember you're a good person or you're a bad person, but they do tricks. They can talk. Why is who's the PR person for crows? I don't understand why crows aren't getting the attention. But
Yeah.
so where I was renting the place a few years ago, there was one guy that friended a crow, and the crow would see him pull his car up and follow the car above and wait for food. So it
Cool.
recognized the guy's car. So I want to try to figure out how to be friends with a crow.
Do you have any crows down there? Do you ever see them? Or
Again, like Morsky, I don't know the difference between a crow or a raven. But then again, you got to be careful because which is the animal that picks up little dogs, brings them in the air and drops them, kills them, and then eats them. So I don't want anything that lingers around that if my cat's out, it's going to pick it up.
they
Oh,
hold
you get.
yeah.
Oh, it's a month from tomorrow, Scarlett, your birthday. You remind us. Maybe we'll have a little birthday party here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the crows must do that to the other animals if they hold grudges against something they did to them.
Oh, don't get a crow mad.
Yeah, we don't want you to be like dragged up in the air and stuff.
And the other expression is don't get Gary Shank mad. He has that look and he comes at you with a shank. Now, is there in the wee hours? No, we can't play that song because people will hear it. But I was listening to a song from Sinatra in the wee hours of the morning, in the
Oh, yeah.
shank of the night. This
Oh,
is
yeah,
a
shank
Sinatra
of the night.
song. There's an expression called "in the shank of the night."
The shank of the night. Yeah, you sent that to me. I remember that one night. That's a funny song. Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da. So, oh, that's a good question. Cody actually has most of the shirts.
Oh yeah.
So, does anyone have advice how we can set up selling shirts and photos and some of Cody's? Do we have to have an Etsy page or
Right. That's a good question. Unless it's like a professional outlet to get the information to send it, so they don't feel like we're just like.
yeah, well, all right. So
Good question. Yeah. We could look. I can see into that. There's also something called Gumroad too. We could look at that too.
okay. Yeah, I love birds because it's why I was addicted to AI. You make things say demented things. You're like, hi, Favi, or hi, Lysander, or what's up, everybody? Yeah, my bird, Jeff Richards' bird would say, "What's up, everybody? Having a good time?" Tell your face. I've seen a lot of these African gray things where there's a cat in the house, so they coexist, and the bird eventually meows.
Oh my, that's funny. Wow. Yeah, birds and cats are funny because sometimes they're like hanging around each other. And
There's
then
one that's scary. There's
the bird.
there's one where it's like a big pit bull and not a crow, the other pigeon that are best friends, and they chase each other. It doesn't look safe, but so print on demand. You mean something like T Public? You know, Cody, maybe check out T Public later, and
Oh right.
you could just you have to put a certain resolution of the T-shirt.
Yeah.
With what's it called? The design, or you could sell it yourself. They can contact you and you have a bunch of shirts and they send you the money and you send them that if you want. But yes, Scarlett, for your birthday, we should have a party with Jeff Crone and Wood and Jeff Richards, a crazy streaming party.
Yeah.
But I'll ask Dave Sarah later how to get the things going. The what are they called again? The Snapchats. I can't remember names. Hey, maybe I'll ask Chad. So Chad, how you doing? I reached 3,000 watch
That's what
hours,
you're looking at?
and I went on the YouTube page. What's that?
A pigeon?
Yes. How'd you know? You Pitbull and Crow
Yeah.
or Pigeon?
You'll
But
find
there's ones where they wrestle, they chase each other.
that's so funny.
Yeah, you'll be a guest on your birthday one, Scarlett. We'll have a crazy birthday for you.
Yeah.
You know, we'll figure it out. So I reached 3,000, and they said I have to wait for a pin in the real mail, not the email. Chad, is that how it works? Trying to figure out how that works. And then I don't know how to do super chats. I don't know how we get that going,
Mm.
but we'll get to it.
Oh yeah.
So low key, what's today? Tuesday?
Tuesday it is.
How Morsky Flores wants to know how many shirts you have left. How many did you
Oh.
make up for that weekend?
We still have quite a few. We did. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We probably got like rid of 10 or 12 or something, or I don't know. And then we have plenty left. I didn't get enough mediums and smalls. I didn't realize that was a thing. But we do have a lot of and also larges. We have extra larges and extra larges for anybody who's out there. Somehow we'll figure a way to put those on the. Yeah, we have plenty of those. Yes.
So maybe you could do a direct sale to
Right.
I forget, Io Dover, or figure it out.
Yeah, I would imagine like if it's not too much of a much people, I mean, I'm assuming you could just send it over. Like, but yeah, through a service would probably.
Mickey says you thought all Fred's fans were fatties.
Wait, who
Yeah.
said that?
That's a good point, Jeff. Happy Veterans Day, which this story gets eventually to my father serving in World War II.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's Veterans Day today.
Yeah, I think I'll next time I'm gonna get if I ever order shirts again, I'll do more larges and mediums and smalls. Because I was thinking to myself, large.
Right. Well, that was a crazy event. The Mommy Film Festival in Toledo.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, it's like you're working a puppet with the eyes, like a ventriloquist where they would move the eyes.
That's right.
What was Cody's first T-shirt?
What was my first T-shirt?
That was your first one for us, Dumb and Dumber.
Oh yeah, that was. Yep. Yes. The first time I did T-shirt designs was with the New York Voices.
What's that?
They're a jazz group that they had a what do they call it? Not a master class or something like that at the college, and I kind of met them there, and then I worked with them for a little while. Like every year they'd come and I would do like a T-shirt design for them. So that was sort of my entryway into work. I was pretty young then. That was a long time ago. I did like the Al Hirschfield kind of thing. That's what the first thing I was trying to do, you know. So I made it like Al Hirschfield's style, the swirly kind of look. Here we are.
Yeah, we don't know about the T-shirt, how that works. Cody, who is your favorite artist? I.e. Dover. Wants
Mm,
to know.
I'd say my favorite artist is, I would say it would be, trying to decide. I would say it would be somebody from Mad Magazine. I would probably put, I'm almost thinking like Norman Mingo, who did the covers of the Mad with the kid's face.
You mean Alfred E. Newman's?
Yeah, he did a lot of the covers of the early Mad magazines. Then I would say just like, and then everybody else. that's
You
from,
loved Mad, huh?
yeah. I love Mad, but then like I guess in cartoon world, I like the um, like Bob Clampett.
What did he do?
He did the Bugs Bunny stuff, but I like that he created Beanie and Cecil.
Oh, yes.
You know, with the guy and the kid and the dinosaur thing, and with the beanie hat, the kid. But another thing I like is it's sort of like different categories, but like Tex Avery definitely. If you like a lot of his stuff is funny, animation wise, I guess. That stuff's hilarious.
It snowed. That's what Cody said. It snowed in Ohio.
It
And
did.
in the last few days, it's been in the 80s here,
That's amazing.
like upper 80s.
It's like a total difference. Yeah. Talk about the weather. It's wild.
This is the opening where I go, holidays. Yeah, right. Don't you just love them?
Yeah.
So 2 weeks, in 2 weeks, it's Thanksgiving already. God.
Can you believe that?
Oh my God.
That's crazy. Do you have are you gonna go do something for Thanksgiving? You're gonna eat something?
I
Phys-
guess I'll eat something.
Yeah. Get a little turkey. Share it with the cats. They probably like.
You know, none of my cats, the ones I had before these two and these two, ever cared about human scraps.
Oh, really? I see. Yeah.
They don't like some of them beg for take the chicken out of you or like
Right.
they just want treats and wet food.
That's interesting. I heard the cats. Yeah, I know somebody at work that they were talking about. They do like the food that's like you said, the wet food, kind of like a meat or something, like whatever's in
But
there.
they don't care about any of my scraps, leftovers,
Yeah,
turkey.
that's interesting. Yeah. I always seen those videos of those cats like they're grabbing the chicken on the plate, like fried
Or they
chicken, like they're
or they go in a store and run out with a fish.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's funny.
Wait, how? I thought Mad Magazine folded. I'm confused.
They do specials. I did see them on a rack one time at Myers actually, and I was like, wait, they still have a section for them, and um, it was just like a special edition reprints of some of the Man, but yeah, I think they did kind of go under somehow. I'm not quite sure what that all means, like what all happened there. I guess I guess they probably, competing with everything else, probably very difficult.
And for a while, they didn't even have any ads.
Yeah, that's crazy. Honestly, it's like when you look at the old stuff, it's kind of like it's like the simpler it was, the more appealing it was, like the black and white comics,
Hmm.
where there wasn't even like any color in it. Like it was just kind of like you got the cover, and then these guys who did like amazing looking work. I don't know, such a rare group of people in those things, all in one spot. Yeah. Kind of rolling your eyes there.
Yeah, like, yeah, right. Holidays, don't you love them? Oh, I love it. No, they never had ads. I think until like recently. His name is Lysander. So tomorrow I do ADR for Greg's movie. That means additional dialogue recording,
Oh, really?
where they'll do a movie. They don't do this much with sitcoms, and they'll want to change a line or something wasn't articulated right,
Oh,
and then you come in and you say. Sometimes they sync it up with. You've seen that beep beep beep, then you see the on the screen like a little clip of
mhm.
the action, and then you've got to line up your mouth with, if you didn't articulate something right. So for Greg's movie, I'm gonna do ADR work tomorrow morning.
Now, is this the one you were on? Like his movie?
One done in not Montana, and Boulder,
Colorado?
Colorado. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. So it's like is it a voiceover then kind of thing, or?
No. It's like I played a part like a bank manager.
Yeah.
So many times, like I said, they'll have you come in, and if they want to change a line or something wasn't clear or there was background noise,
Ah, I see.
you do it to the mic and they sync it up and
Ah,
change it for that.
nice. That's cool. I always wondered, like, if because you watch these movies and then there's always times where I'm like, how'd they get that voice to match up? There might have been a lot of noise and something.
Yeah, sometimes outside there with there's like a car going by or some noise and you got to redo it after the fact.
Right.
See what Nancy says. So, my friend Nancy will jump on, who's been here before.
Oh, cool.
We want to try to get her. She's good friends with Dave Berg's daughter, Nancy Berg. So
Uh,
that would be good. But we got to eventually figure out like more of a schedule where I know your schedule changes, but at least for me, I should have one day where Cody or no Cody, I do something where I've learned how to do the stream
mhm.
and have a guest.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, thank you. You're from banning Canada. Who like, what's up, fool? What's up, fool? Is he screaming that out?
What's up, fool?
That's what he does. What's up, fool? What's up, fool? We are Festola. Yo, bro. Man, we got wasted. That sounds like Cheech and Chong.
Right.
Did you ever hear of Cheech and Chong albums?
Yes.
That was as a teenager, I had them. Yo,
Right.
man, Dave's not here. Is Dave here? Dave's not here. They did this whole stupid bit. Dave's not here.
Oh, right. Dave's not here one.
It's just Cheech and Chong.
It's funny that one actor's funny. The one guy who played in I don't know which one it is now. I'm trying to Cheech Marin.
Uh-huh.
He played in that cop show with Nash Bridges.
Yeah, that's Cheech, yes.
Yeah, he was always funny. He also played in a parrot movie called Polly. If you ever got the chance to see that one, that's a pretty good.
No.
I recommend it
Okay.
if you want something like that. It's interesting. It's actually, the guy who's in that movie is the guy from Monk.
Oh, Tony Shalhoub.
So it's Tony Shalhoub, that guy, Cheech Marin. I think he
Was it Jay Moore? Was he in something like that?
Who's that?
Jay Moore, no.
No, let me.
He was in a movie called Mafia movie.
Is it? What's the name of the thing we were talking?
Paulie.
Let's see what this.
Was it just about a bird?
Mm-hmm. I think you'd like it, actually. It's kind of interesting because since it's like.
Oh, Jay Moore is the voice of Paulie. I knew it sounded familiar.
Ah, yeah. Let's go down.
Let's see. Wait, slow down. Gina Rowland, she just died, I think. Cheech Marin, Bruce Davidson, Jay Moore, Buddy Hackett, Matt Craven, I've heard of. Bill Cobbs just died.
Mm-hmm.
I worked with him. I will check it out.
Yeah, check it out. That was a nice story.
How do you know? Oh, actually, I spoke to Ileana, and she's living in Connecticut, so she did it, I think, on the East Coast.
Who's that?
Ileana Douglas. I had a long talk with her. She could just talk about movies and character actors. She was in Goodfellas. She was in a movie called To Die For. She had a big part. She what else would you know her from? She was in Cape Fear, where I've talked about before. That's a horror movie. I can't get through. No, Scarlett, voice acting is if you do animation voice or a commercial. ADR means you did a part in a movie or a TV show, and it's called additional dialogue recording, where some sound didn't come out, something they couldn't understand, they want to change a line, and you say it in a studio, and they try to sync it up with the lines when you were in front of the camera. So it is voice acting, but it's just mostly syncing it up, like, so you're sound matches the lips of the actor, you're your own person. You're recreating there. Dubbing, that's a good way to call it. I dub the.
Oh yeah, dub.
So this is good. So this is. Now I thought you already had my character saying, "Don't you just hate holidays?" Yeah, right. But you
Yeah,
just kind of.
yeah, just making it so the right pen like kind of look. I just took the roughs and I made them all like darker color, but I figured it might look good to have like the mouth be kind of the same thing.
Oh, Buffalo is always cold. Well, no, they have a summer.
So this will be interesting. These gets up there.
Oh, you got to get the timing right.
Yeah. Looking for the body. Where is that?
It looks like what after the fact. So maybe we should go on MLC together, Cody, and he could yell at you, "Get rid of this deadbeat." No, but that's his beat. That's his thing.
Right.
Oh, and I'm still keeping the $100 promise, but it was hard because I think it's cheating as long as I don't say his name. That I'm okay. But I won't even rant about him negatively. Well, I'll try to move on.
Oh wait, yeah, wait a minute. I forgot about the promise you made. That's yeah, you gotta.
Then I'm going to drop it if I mention his name.
You'll just say that you didn't mean it.
But yeah, it's too easy because then I could go, the guy I won't mention, what a jerk. So I won't. I'll just try to stay away from the negativity.
Nice. It's funny.
So this is, like we said, sort of the same process as when you did the hey, join my Substack. Is there a steak? I was told there'd be steak. Please,
Right.
steak, please.
Steak, please.
Yeah. No, my friend watched the What's Up Fool and said they all seemed stoned. Yeah. What's up, fool? So right now, are you listening to the audio and syncing it, or just doing movement?
Just doing a little bit of kind of value shading here, like the little shading underneath the arms. Kind of get it all like. It just kind of retains its rough.
I think Jeff Crone, Ted Lange did some ADR. He's in the movie from The Love Boat. And who else?
Oh, nice.
Who else was in it? Oh, Nancy's on. If you want to, she said she's.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't notice it. Sorry.
That's okay. I lost you guys though, because I'm not familiar with this platform.
Where's your face?
There you are.
Hey, there you are.
Hi.
Hey, so we got to figure out Nancy's schedule and try to get guests more in advance. But can you
Yeah.
tell us about Nancy Berg? Because
Yeah.
Cody loves Mad Magazine. How did you? How'd you?
Oh, I've known her forever. We went to college together, and I actually saw her a couple weeks ago. I hadn't seen her in a long time, and I asked her about it. I had sent her an email and I hadn't heard back, and I thought, come on. And she said, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I've been busy." But she said she's doing some things right now that have her pretty busy, but that she said January sometime looks good. So
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
Um,
Hi, Cody.
Hey, Nancy, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good.
so if I don't know if you know this story, it starts where I'm at a Thanksgiving dinner with Fred Willards and how I don't fit in, and that's Mary Willard. Do you remember Mary Willard? Isn't that a
Uh,
good picture, Cody? I mean, Nancy?
yeah. Yeah. She was a sweetheart.
Yes. And then, so I was at Thanksgiving dinner and they were glaring at me like I didn't belong there.
Who
Because,
was the two of them?
well, they did these things where underneath the plates, they played some game. You had to take out something, read it underneath your plate. And mine was, the question is, what's your favorite Thanksgiving Day tradition? What? I couldn't remember any Thanksgivings growing up. I blocked out my childhood. No holiday has any meaning the way it was brought up. And they
Yeah.
would go, come on, give us your favorite Thanksgiving tradition. They were getting mad, and or not that mad, but the others were like, they were reading their questions, musing so joyfully about their favorite Thanksgiving traditions. What's a Thanksgiving tradition? I didn't understand. But
Uh,
so it's just a thing how I didn't feel I belonged there. Like
mm.
what's and that Joanne Worley said, just give him any already. I'm kind of paraphrasing the story as we do it. And
Wow, there's a name I haven't heard in a while.
yeah, from laughing.
Yeah.
And okay. Now, Greg Cummings is coming from MLC, another podcast where it's a different thing. They curse each other, spit at the monitor, punch people in the street. I don't have that kind of energy. So he goes, hey, you were better on MLC. This is more mellow. But where Cody's animating this story I just wanted to tell. So that's Joanne Worley, Mary Willard's best friend,
Wow.
and she was mad at me because I couldn't come up with Thanksgiving traditions. So it's like the illustration is it's like holding up the line at the ice cream place asking for free samples,
Mm,
and so the story somehow uh, s- leads to me assessing. Do I remember any holidays? No holiday from my childhood or adulthood has any significance. I blocked them out,
wow.
and that's Fred Willard. And then it kind of makes
Mm,
me flashback and tell a story about when I was 9 and we went to Florida and was in this feeble hotel, but there was no lifeguard and was drowned. It kind of goes all over the place, but I think in a story I want to tell.
mhm.
So
And that was during a holiday?
what's that?
That was during a holiday?
When I almost drowned?
Yeah.
Yes, it was
Wow.
Christmas story's called Christmas in Florida. So the only
Uh,
holiday from my childhood I could come up with was this crazy time we drove to Florida. We there was nothing to do but play bingo every night, and I almost drowned. My father saved me.
Merry Christmas.
So did you go to a TM college?
Yeah. Yeah.
So so one person I heard got kicked out. He only got the T part, he couldn't do the M part. No, it's a bad joke.
Uh,
What's a TM college? What does that mean?
it's really interesting. I haven't talked about it. You don't hear about it that much.
It's meditation.
Everybody who attends the college practices transcendental meditation. And so the name of the college is Maharishi International University. And I know you learn to meditate. So
I tried. All right, let me answer. I
you've seen
tried
pictures of my,
TM
yeah.
with the mantra, but now I do mindfulness.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
noting in the breath.
there's so many things out there. I still do TM, but it it was really appealing to me because I was really into school and I thought, okay, they're not like big drunk druggy parties at this place. It's just more,
No, I wouldn't think there'd be
you know,
troublemakers at a TM college, like
no.
guys throwing things in the hall and chasing each other.
I mean, there was, antics,
Right.
but and that was good and bad because it felt a little stifled. I mean, because you're talking about, I was only 17 when I went there, and that's an age when you're starting to explore a lot of things in life that you haven't yet, and so it did feel a little suppressed, but at the same time, we had a lot of excellent teachers. We had a lot of Ivy League expats, like for some reason, a lot of people who used to be at Harvard. And so, so academically, it was challenging and it was great, but a little socially, I mean, a little, and it was kind of, the school wasn't that old yet. So it was a little bit in the experimental phase. So, when east meets west, so you're sort of there was a little more of an influence of Indian, like almost ashram behavior with a bunch of American college kids, although we had students from all over the world, so that was
I'm
cool.
in the show. How did I get in the show?
Hey,
I don't want to be in the
David,
show.
I always wanted David here.
I can't hear anything anymore.
Can you hear me, David?
Now I can hear you. I didn't really mean to actually become part of the show.
Well, you could just say hi for a few minutes. This is
As you can see, I'm
Cody.
not even, my camera's not even properly on anything. I'm just like holding it loose.
This is Cody, who illustrates stories.
Hi,
as
Cody.
we
You do a very nice
things.
job.
Nancy was talking about, she went to a
This is
TM
Leah, who I'm
college.
talking to on the phone. That's why I wasn't
Who's-
actually meaning to.
Hi, everybody.
Who's that?
I will let you go.
Okay. You're live on the internet.
That's lovely. All right, watch. That's great.
Okay.
Watch Homebound.
Okay. Bye.
Okay,
So-
I'll talk to you. Bye.
So
Sorry.
I'm gonna connect you to, someone's asking about Dom Herrera. This Friday, I'm gonna come in with Steve Scrovan, because we're gonna then go see Dom, who's not doing so well. He's got Parkinson's. He came out. We're not outing him. He's got but we want it. So
Came
Steve
out with Parkinson's.
Yeah. Well, it's it's just in this business, people.
If
really-
only he could be gay, then everything would be okay. Because coming out kind of gay would be okay. Parkinson's not so good.
No, it's not good for the career. But there's different degrees. Ed Begley Jr. has it, and he's been working.
Interesting.
He just was in Florida working with Ben. And Fred Willard, right up to the end. Did you see when he would be on Jimmy Kimmel? You'd see him shaking. He did those like sketches.
Well, Alan Alda still is working, still doing things.
What is Alan Alda doing these days?
He keeps on turning up, and he was like in the 4 Seasons series on Netflix. And
Just
Keep
to
it under-
bring you people up, David has. How do I describe you? You're not a film critic.
Trouble. I am a film critic.
But you
Technically, I'm
kind
a
of,
film critic.
but you write about
I'm
the
industry
stream-
analyst, was what I've always said.
You write about the streaming world, like I don't know. I'm taking you away from your job because I don't know how this guy watches every streaming show and has time to go to the bathroom. This must be TVs in the bathroom, or
I have a colon. I have a bag. I just keep
but
it in the bag.
I'm excited. I'm
I have
watching.
an elf who lives with me who empties it every few hours.
Steve Scrovan wants to meet you because he wrote and directed that movie. Henriette, who's connected to Nancy, did not A Serious Man. What was that movie?
An Unreasonable Man.
An Unreasonable
Man.
Man. And he used your
Simple Man.
quote on the poster,
Unreasonable.
the Ralph Nader documentary. Steve Scrovan.
Oh, it's a great
You
movie.
yeah, so he wants to meet you. He'll be there Friday. So tonight I'm
Was that
excited.
directed by a Jarecki?
That was directed by Steve Scrovan and Henriette Mantel.
Scrovan directed it. Okay.
Yeah,
Great. I like that
and
movie a lot.
oh yeah, and he wants to come there. So I'm excited. There's a show called Murdoch, Murder in the Family.
Oh,
Have you been
isn't that
keeping up?
Murdaugh, I think it is.
Murdaugh. Isn't that guy great? Who is that guy? Now David knows every actor. Who's this?
Jason Clark?
Who is Jason Clark?
Jason Clark. He's an Australian actor. He really kind of
It's like
broke out
saying,
in,
who's Woody Harrelson? I know. Was he the good-looking lead
He
of
broke
Zero
out in,
Dark 30?
in Zero Dark 30 was his kind of breakout movie.
He was like a good-looking young guy, and here he's like a schlubby Southern
It's called
guy.
Makeup. It's this new
Okay.
thing they've come up with.
I'm not aware of that.
Well, used to
well,
be a good-looking young guy.
He's still a good. My friend Kelly used to say, like, people get Oscars.
Still are.
The guy, the woman, what's her name, who did Monster? I can't think of the names
Charlize
anymore.
Theron.
Yes, but no one ever won an Oscar who's ugly and became good looking.
Charlize.
No, usually you're beautiful and they make you look less attractive. Like the guy, what's the guy that was in
And then all the press
Farrell.
you do, you wear low-cut dresses.
But if you're really
Colin
ugly,
Farrell was ugly in something?
he was. Didn't they make him look weird in that comedy about killing your bosses? Horrible
She's
bosses.
Irish Innan.
There was another thing I see on clips
Oh,
where it's
yes, that
Colin
was-
Farrell and he's wearing like overalls. He goes, "I'm gonna beat you up," and like he's got like a, I don't know. So
Oh, he has the blonde hair from Alexander. That was
there's I'm like, so
he
David,
was
there's
blonde in Alexander for Oliver Stone.
All right, so
Are you not finishing your sentence, or am I not hearing you?
a little bit of both.
I can't hear you. What were you trying to say?
You can't hear me. You can't. Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? No one
Yeah.
I
can
can
hear.
hear.
Yeah.
David, you can't hear me.
I can hear you now. Yeah,
Okay. Well,
I can hear you.
there's a farmer's
you
market
hear me?
table where I
Maybe you
become
can't
one
hear
of
me.
the old. I can hear you. There's a table where it's the old guys can't think of names.
I'm not saying anything.
Is this an Abbott and Costello bit? I don't know. Well,
So you're trying to imitate them?
no, I really can't think of.
Are you
actors'
being an
names.
old man who can't remember names? Is that the shtick now?
That is what it is. I couldn't think of, and I go down the alphabet, or
I can. So tell me who you're talking about.
I can't think of who I can't think of. I am really getting dementia. It's scary.
There's-
The thing is, you just don't care, Freddie.
Yeah. Let me ask you.
So
Do
we're moving
I?
on from Colin Farrell.
I guess so. What do you think of this Scorsese documentary?
You look really good in the cartoon, though.
Yeah, no, he does great stuff.
And
This
your
is
mouth's moving.
this is a story about when I
Are you
went
in the
to Fre-
Fantastic Eight? Is that what you're?
For some reason, Cody, maybe he has
Great.
OCD.
At least 3 hours of it is great.
Okay. What is the not great? Does he go too long about the last temptation of Christ? Like I know that's the big thing in the audiobook. They was forever. What parts were not great? All right, David wants to get out of here. He's got to watch a Hulu show. But David,
My problem with the documentary in the last hour and a half is that it's when he gets to the Weinstein stories, he starts lying a bit. Before the Weinstein stories, it's very, very truthful.
I see.
Mm.
Is he still afraid to
I
make
don't know what you're
waves?
talking
With
about
the,
now.
is he still
For
afraid to
me,
make?
when he gets to the Weinstein, who are we talking about?
Scorsese.
Do I have to watch a Hulu show?
No,
you
no.
hear me?
Okay, you must be hearing an echo, or
No.
like a delay. Why does he care about the Weinstein?
For whatever reasons, when he did his movies with Harvey, were the first time he made expensive movies. His budgets went from 50 million to 100 million. So when that happened,
I'm listening. Okay, we
because
lost you.
they're business partners, former business partners, and as the last bunch of movies, and it's not just the Weinsteins who financed them, but he becomes less forthcoming about negative things that happened. Let's just say that.
I
Mm.
see. I see. Well, Tarantino, it took him forever.
Echo.
It took him forever to say anything bad about the Weinsteins.
Okay, that was.
Tarantino.
I think I finished.
All right, we're out of sync, but
Now my Alexa is trying to now comment on things. Can you not hear me?
yeah. Off, I'm going to change the subject. I had a problem with someone, and I went on ChatGPT.
Still doesn't really.
It's ChatGPT is better than shrinks, marriage counselors. It's going to put them out of business,
Okay.
and I'm happy.
Well, there's a real dark side, that I'm sure you've heard where it's been really bad for some kids,
Right.
Chat
Parents
GPT?
told me about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It tells them to kill themselves.
Did your dog tell you to kill somebody?
No, it seems to be a problem because there's no oversight,
But isn't
Somebody committed. One boy committed suicide, and they're saying that ChatGPT told him to.
I try to ask it.
I think it's more. I heard about one, but I've been reading more stories lately. So, it's a problem in general. If a kid is online anywhere and there's no supervision, it's just not great. It's just not a good idea,
Oh, here, this is for David. Terrible Troy wants to know: have you seen Frankenstein?
That's how
on
I feel about
Netflix?
Freddie being online.
Bad things can happen. Yeah.
I need these.
That's how I feel about Freddie being online.
Yes, I am relying on AI for therapy. All therapists are morons that I've tried.
I've seen it twice in movie theaters. I've seen it on an IMAX screen twice.
What therapy for AI? Oh no! Now we're going to
I've
Frankenstein.
seen it twice on an IMAX screen.
It
I've
must
not seen
be-
it on Netflix itself.
That's the original.
No, there's a new one.
Oh, there's a new one.
Del Toro.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
No.
Is it still in theaters? I think it's theatrically released also.
Yes, David said he saw it in the theater.
Hey.
Best movie he's
Oh, is
seen
that
this
what you
year.
said? You said IMAX.
Okay.
I heard IMAX. So you saw it on the big screen. Oh, how was it?
Frankenstein?
Yeah.
Frankenstein?
Yes.
Yes.
No, I saw it in screenings in the IMAX theater. Actually, but there's another. I think it's there this weekend, and I think it's about done after that. I think it's going on. I think it's on Netflix now, so it'll be out of theaters.
Yeah.
Now, I have to admit I lied to Greg and some people. I
This
said
is very weird, the timing thing.
I said I liked the One Battle After Another because I felt like I didn't feel like going into. How could you not? I said, yeah, it's great, but I was
Frankenstein.
I was so hyped up.
Okay, I'm gonna
excited.
go.
I'll let you go. All right, we're out of sync. I'll see you. I'm gonna try to come Friday, David.
About what?
With Steve Scrovan to the table. Then we're gonna see Dom Herrera. All right. All right, David, we're out of sync. I think I need to, I'll let you go. But thank you for joining. All right. I'm going to see the Murdoch and the Family. I'll talk with Nancy about it. She's seen it.
Dancy.
Isn't it great?
I'm going to go to see it the fifth time this weekend.
Frankenstein?
Okay. Look forward to seeing you.
Okay. Take care, David. It's one of those things where you wonder how to shut it off.
Maybe bring Dom to the table. He fits.
Yeah, Dom is not doing too good, sadly, but
Okay.
he's got good at it.
Bye.
Okay. All right. I think he's staying unless all right, there he is. All right. So
I was trying to figure out if he was doing it on purpose, like you said, Abbott and Costello. So that
no, that's David Poland. He knows every show, every movie. He's a critic. Gets a D in the record for yes. But he's like he's got a Substack where every day he talks about the box office and
Mhm.
streaming and all that stuff. But isn't that a compelling story, Nancy? Murdoch or whatever it's called.
It's so frighteningly real, and to know that it all happened. I mean, I know there's going to be some artistic
Right.
liberty, but the characters are horrifying because they exist.
Uh,
It's ugh.
yeah,
It's
it's very
traumatizing.
amazing.
It's traumatizing to watch.
Like this tonight with David. It's I don't know how we'll get over this.
Yeah, this side's gonna keep me up on it.
So let me ask you, you have a boyfriend you live with, obviously. Do you guys watch the same things, or do you like
Oh yes, yeah,
so it's good to be in sync that way. You
yeah.
love the
We
same
try.
things.
Although I did a play over the summer, and he came to some of the shows, but I said, "Oh man, this is great. You know, you can catch up on all the action stuff you want to watch." And he did. You know, he watched all the, and he'd say the names of things and all the actors and all the other action films they were in. I'm like, you know, no idea. But yay, good for you. But no, we watch. We like a lot of the same things. Yeah.
My sister keeps
In the
insisting
business.
she keeps insisting I watch The Bear, which I tried, and it just them cutting up a meat and onions and screaming at each other so far.
Well, you know, coming from the background you have,
Mhm.
I can see where it would also be pretty upsetting because yeah, there's a lot of yelling and a lot of putting each other down, and yeah,
Like Cody and Gary do that.
there-
No, I'm just
there's a
kidding.
lot of,
No,
there's
he's
a
got
lot
a
of
great.
love, but it's tough. Yeah.
So it's
But
a lot. The family yells at each other a lot. That's what it's about.
oh yeah, and I mean, you know, Jamie Lee's character is, you know, got a horrible problem with drinking, and you know, it's again, it's really hard to watch that kind of dysfunction, but oh man, she's good. They're all amazing. The acting
Wait, it's
is
a guy. Well, who's Jamie?
Jamie Lee Curtis, who plays
She's in The Bear
yeah, she
with the
plays his
Springsteen guy. The
yes,
guy who
she
plays
plays
Springsteen.
Jeremy Allen White's mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll
Yeah, I
stick
mean,
with it.
it's worth it if you like her stuff, and I've always liked her. Some of what they give her to do on that show is just wonderful stuff, you know. She's great.
I know Chris Elliott's daughter is in it. Abby Elliott. I
Yeah,
think
not
she plays the sister of James, the Springsteen
oh
guy.
okay. Okay. She's great. Yeah. That's a really fun role too. Yeah, the roles are all they're all really good.
No, not this is
So why did you not like One Battle After Another?
I don't know. It felt I was ready to be blown away, like maybe my expectations, like, my God, I have to see this before they talk about it.
Mhm.
I didn't I can't put my finger on it. Do you
Do you
like
feel
it a lot?
like it was like more style over substance, maybe? Like
Or maybe it's too disturbing, it's too real, maybe,
it
what's going
was
on?
pretty real. Yeah.
Yeah. Just with I know Cody's gonna hate this, that the white guys were the bad guys. She's always saying that. I'm white, I'm a minority now. No, I just say nonsense. But they were actually good. The white supremacists were these just regular white guys that were really scary when they interrogated people. So maybe it's too real. It's just like you know, it kind of was depressing, I think. You know what really depressed me? Manchester by the Sea. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's that was depressing.
That was. How about the car chase scene in One Battle After Another?
I don't. What's wrong
Do you
with
remember the
it?
road? The
Yeah.
ooh
can't-
man.
I saw the Matthew McConaughey thing, the Lost Bus. It sounds like a dumb movie. It's really good.
Hmm.
It's really. It's just yeah, it just sounds like a dumb movie. Like, hey, there's a fire, Matthew McConaughey. I'll save everyone. I'll drive the bus. I'm a good guy. I'm Matthew McConaughey. Hey,
Wow,
dear.
that's a first.
The-
Fred Stoller does Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
Matthew
a-
McConaughey.
It's kind of like he did. He was doing that Vaughn guy yesterday, or no, not yesterday, but now
Oh,
I'm.
Theo Vaughn. Do you know who Theo Vaughn is? He's this guy. I think he's got 8 gazillion followers, and he looks like Joe Dirty as a mullet. And I've
Oh,
I tried
vaguely.
to. I don't know if he's a comedian, but it doesn't seem funny until I imitated him. Yeah, I come on to think. Yeah, I hear you. You worked by you. I worked by a bowling alley. That's where we had lunch. Oh man, a bowling alley. I miss bowling alleys. That's what it sounds like to me.
Interesting. You know, I saw a movie that I found really interesting. It's called The Presence.
What's that?
Steven Soderbergh. It's on.
Oh,
I forgot what it's streaming on. I mean, it's technically a horror movie, but it's not gory, and it's just psychological kind of, and it's because it's from a ghost's point of view.
interesting.
Yeah, and I thought it was it's there, and you kind of see some of the things that are happening in horror films that you never used to see. It used to be teenagers have sex and everybody dies, you know? And now it's a little more social commentary and a little more psychological drama and suspense. And I think you might like it. It's also disturbing, but
Well,
really
Steven
well done.
Soderbergh.
And it's one of those movies where you're like a third of the way in. I thought, why I don't get this dialogue. Why are they saying this to each other? This doesn't ring true. This seems like made up dialogue. What is this? People wouldn't say that. And then it pays off later and you understand
Wait a minute.
why that scene happened. Specifically the scene between the two young lovers.
Oh, there's a different movie I saw about 5-6 years ago with what's his name from Manchester by the Sea, Casey Affleck,
Casey-
and he played a ghost. Do you know what I'm talking about?
mm-mm.
Serial Mom. I heard that is a movie I must see. Actually, I saw for the first time a few years ago. What was the Serial Mom guy? Now I can't think of names. From Hairspray, a movie he did that was a musical. It was really
Wasn't Nathan Lane.
no. You know,
John Waters.
John Waters did a
Oh.
musical. It was really good.
Hairspray?
Not Hairspray. There was another one he did.
Really?
Yeah, I forgot the name of it.
Hairspray. And then-
There was it was like a setup of all those old musicals from like Annette Funicello. Serial
Oh.
Mom.
Let's see. What's his name? John Waters.
What was the John Waters movie where I think actually do I have the wrong thing in? Actually, I think Ricky Lake was Cry Baby with Johnny Depp and
Was that
Ricky
a-
Lake. That was like a musical. It was really good.
Oh, I'll have to check that out.
Is that 90s? That was a while ago.
Yes,
That's
90s.
90s, yeah.
So I dated Nancy in the 90s. That's my one-man show. And I remember some movies we saw. We saw Mars Attacks.
Can I tell the Mars attack story?
Yes. What's a
Was
Mars
that-
Attack story? That I was
Wait, I don't
scared and
know.
I was
May
scared and
not-
screaming during it.
No, it may not seem like a story to you, but I will never forget this because nothing like it's ever happened before. So we're watching the movie and
Me and you.
yeah, and we're sitting next to this older couple and the guy's next to me and he starts falling asleep and he goes like and he lands on my
I
shoulder.
don't remember that.
He lands on my shoulder and it's like really loud snoring. And I'm trying not to laugh to wake him up. I don't want to, because I don't want to scare him, but I'm laughing at that. I'm laughing at the movie. And finally his wife goes, oh, and wakes him up. It's not an exciting story, but I remember it because it just made me laugh so hard. It's like how I have to sit here and not laugh at a comedy movie so I won't wake someone up who's asleep on my shoulder.
And
God, I was so mad.
We saw Bullets Over Broadway. Did anyone fall asleep on you on that one?
Bullets Over Broadway. Oh,
That's the Woody Allen, Chaz Palminteri.
Yeah.
I can never say it.
I don't remember that. I remember watching Who's Killing Gilbert? What's Killing Gilbert Grape? Gilbert Grape. What's the first part of it?
Who's Killing the Great Chefs of Europe? There was a movie.
No. What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Oh yeah.
Leo DiCaprio.
Yeah, when he was younger.
When he was really young.
Yeah.
I do remember that. It was the first movie I saw with you, and I remember thinking, I don't know what to make of this guy, meaning you.
You still don't know 27, 30 years later.
No,
I still don't know.
The jury is still out.
Oh my God.
Read all about. But I remember you were going, who's eating grapes?
What? Oh God. I am so out of it. I kept going, who's eating grapes?
Who's eating grapes?
During the movie, I was screaming that out. Oh
You
my
weren't
God.
screaming it out, but you were. And I'm like, it's this serious movie, and it's this kid going through all this trauma. Who's eating grapes?
No, I
funny.
think what I was doing was me and my friend George Kauf. I don't think you ever met him. We used to make fun of Jamie, the guy who owns the Laugh Factory. He's like bored. It's James, come to Laugh Factory, Fede. We have the best jokes, and tell Jerry, because meaning Jerry Seinfeld. Tell Jerry I put up there. So I think maybe it comes from anytime we'd see a movie title, me and Gilbert would do it as Jamie. Who's eating the grapes? Maybe I was doing it like that. Who's eating the grapes? Let's see who's eating grapes. That's a good movie about grapes. And one time there was a movie with Jack Nicholson, directed by Sean Penn, called The Crossing Guard.
Oh,
So
yeah.
me and I think George saw it. We bumped into Jamie on a date. And he goes, I like the movie, The Crossing, they cross. So he was kind of like a moron. And so I was doing the Israeli guy going, who's eating grapes? Why are they eating them? They shouldn't eat the grapes. But man, I'm embarrassed that so with a date, I was screaming out who's eating grapes.
Well, you weren't screaming it, but you were kind of like, who's eating grapes?
Oh, I'm
Hey,
still
but
doing it.
that is not the first.
That's not the
worst-
scariest thing I did. It's not the worst thing
No,
I
and
did.
it's
What else
not
did I do?
It's not the worst first date movie experience I had. I went on just a handful of dates with a guy. The first movie he took me to was the movie Seven. Kevin Spacey, the
Oh my God.
serial killer.
Oh, of course I know that. I rewatched it a year ago, and I always say Morgan Freeman plays the most dignified, lonely guy.
It was great acting and all that, and Kevin Spacey was terrifying, and it was. But what a thing to take somebody on a first date,
Tell Jeddy. Yes, Jeddy. So one time I wrote the Seinfeld episode on the Laugh Factory. He put on the marquee, "See, Freddie stole his episode of Seinfeld," and he kept going, "Tell Jeddy, tell Jeddy." So we
Oh,
say not Jerry, Jeddy. Tell Jeddy, and I
that's
think
sweet, though. That's really sweet.
and the Fraser Smith said he did those Malapro absents, whatever they're called, where he said expressions the wrong way. I'm between a rock and a fireplace, Freddie. I don't know. I'm between a rock and a fireplace. It's a rock and a hard place.
Did
And
he
then
do it on purpose, or he just?
no, he's like Borat. He's kind of a moron. And then he would say, "I heard that word of mouse."
That's almost like the Odd Couple, not the Odd Couple, the Perfect Strangers guy, Balky,
I never
yeah.
watched that.
where he's kind of does the funny
Oh,
stuff,
he
and
does words wrong.
cultural stuff, and he makes it funny. Like
Yeah.
they rewrite it so it's like he says certain things that are
My
like,
friend Jimmy O Yang, who I'm dropping a name,
Jimmy?
who's blown up, as they say, he never gets plurals wrong, like Barnes and Nobles, like something with Asians. They don't know much about plurals, but
He was
Yeah,
at your birthday party at the Grove, where we all made a tape imitating you. Do you remember?
right. Well, Jeff Richards was there. Malapropism. Well, there was a comedian named Norm Crosby that developed his act because he was hard of hearing and he would hear words wrong, and
Oh,
that became his act. Like when my mother would say things like, "It's mind-boggling,"
mm,
you
oh.
know, just one thing she said wrong, which makes sense. She thinks she's dead. She thought it was called global warning, which kind of makes sense. They're
Yeah.
warning us, hey, you better,
Commentary.
stop, do stuff, but it's global warming. Does Jamie still manage Dom? Probably not. I mean, Dom has talked about it, but he has Parkinson's, and he's actually. I should try watching. There was he did a special. He was able, and another thing, my friend Steve Scrovan said that Dom, he's still able to sing, but he's hard to understand, with his
Mm.
Parkinson's. But he was able to do his act, and I got to watch the special. Yeah, so a few years ago at that birthday, Jimmy O Yang designed something which I don't think will work anymore, where you call an app, because I'm afraid that being a lonely guy alone is, what if I slip and then I'm on the floor and the cats need the food? So something where it tells people I'm okay. Cousin Jetty. Oh, I never saw the Balky show. I did. That was like a TGIF, right? So Nancy, do you go to movie theater much? I haven't been in a. Oh, all right. Let me ask you again. So, what was the weirdest thing about me? Like just screaming "grape" or
Oh no, I don't ever remember you being loud.
Well-
What is the weirdest thing? Jeez.
or just eating? Like I had a date with this woman. Then I bumped into only one date. She goes, during the date, you ripped up the whole like napkin. Like I tore it to shreds. I was so nervous. But
I know you're a fast eater, or at
oh
least
yes, yes.
you were. And I remember, and I'm kind of slow, and
I know.
I felt like, oh my God, he's gonna be so bored watching me eat for the next whatever, because he finished about a minute.
I
and a half.
know. Bad habits. I think growing up, to get the F away from the table, which we talk about in this story, my mother would go, "You didn't do your homework. You're a liar. You're gonna get left back. You didn't do your homework." And my father didn't talk, and he had bad gums, and the meat would slide out of his mouth back onto the plate.
Oh,
That's actually in the story. So tables were never festive
yeah,
things.
yeah.
Where, hey, I love sitting with the family at the table. I wanted to get away from them.
And I think you would get up and excuse yourself and go to the
20 times.
bathroom.
Oh my
And I
God.
knew you didn't have to go to the bathroom. I thought no, because he would have said, I have a physical problem. I have to,
I
go
would,
all the
oh my
time.
God, I'm
I
so
knew- I knew
ashamed.
it wasn't that. And I thought he's uncomfortable and it's okay. He'll be back. It's fine.
So I would go several times during a lunch or dinner to the bathroom. Oh my God. I'm so, look, I did the best I can with severe anxiety and
Of course.
I have to have ADHD.
Well, and I think, there's that weird thing of being an entertainer and you're a very social person, but you also have
Not
this,
really.
you have this major introvert streak.
Well,
And
I'm okay. I'm
it-
okay. Like, sorry to interrupt. I'll tell you. Like, I'm okay if I kind of know someone, if someone is as crazy as me, I know at a thing, but like you had a party a few years ago where I had anxiety. I had to get out of there. First of all, a dinner party,
uh,
there's only 7 people. And if you don't connect, like a bigger party's okay. I could go to the
yeah,
corner, look at my phone, sit on a chair, walk around, pet the cat. But there were 6 of us
that was a
trapped
small party. And there was a guy who would not let up
because
on,
you weren't on Seinfeld. What's
right.
Jerry like? I go, you're right. I wasn't on Seinfeld. Who were you? I didn't see you. What's Jerry like? And I had to leave. Yes.
And I felt horrible that someone I'm only just was getting to know at that point too, who really did not mean to be rude.
He was annoying. Yeah.
It's just that lack of a filter in some certain settings
Right.
that he has. And I'm kind of going, oh my God, I know Fred well enough to know he's really miserable right now. And I was going to try to intervene, but just as I was starting to go like, okay, so, and you're like, I have to go.
Come on. You weren't on Seinfeld. That's my favorite show. I
Oh
never
my
saw you on it.
God.
And then no,
Oh,
so I said, yeah, I was just an extra. No, I wasn't really in it. I just walked through the back. And then Nancy's
oh,
going, no, you were in it. And yeah.
I felt horrible. I also dragged you to a birthday party of a friend of mine, and there were a bunch of other people there who you didn't know anybody. And one woman who lived under a rock, apparently because she was asking you what you did for a living, and you said, oh, I just wander around the Grove. Do you know where the Grove is? And
I
she's
don't
like,
remember this.
yeah. And she kept pressing you, and she said, that's how you earn your living, just wandering around the Grove. And she goes, yes.
I jump in the fountain and I go for the coins, like Tom
she
Kenny.
It was the same thing. She wouldn't let up. And I thought, oh my, and then there was another friend there who drove you so crazy. We got in the car, we left early, and you said, if you ever take me to or have a party where that guy is there, I will not ever come. And you were so,
There was wait, I don't. There was
just
one.
just a nebbish on steroids friend
Well,
of mine.
there's a few of them. There's one, we won't
Yes,
name names.
there are a few of them.
There's one guy where this guy, you'd think you'd making it up. He was this little wormy guy, not good looking, and he thought he was going to be a leading man like Tom Selleck. Keith,
Yeah. Oh my goodness. That was a really long time ago.
he thought he was a leading
yeah,
man.
he left
And
LA, he left the business. That was, yeah, that was, honest to God, I thought that was just sad because I thought, how do you
tell him he's not going to be a leading man.
Yeah, I mean, how do you grow up? Maybe, you had the lead in the high school plays and you come to Hollywood and you don't happen to notice people like Brad Pitt or, and think you're just right in there and it's going to happen. But you're
Was
right, he did, and he was kind of crushed within a few years and just bolted. Yeah.
but there was another guy that was not too annoying, but he was whole thing. I've been in 800 porn movies, but I never take my clothes off. I'm the
Oh, yeah.
I play the plumber. I play the cop. He was kind
Yeah.
of annoying. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do. Yeah. Yeah.
I,
I guess he made a lot of money doing that.
how
And
much money could you make being he was the schlubby middle-aged guy that just pops up?
I think he did just so many of them. And I mean, yeah, they're all non-union, but sometimes that means the day rate is actually really good because there's no chance of anything else. But yeah,
Yeah.
he did a ton of them, and yeah.
Well, Nancy, I regret being such a basket case. Well, I was probably that 4 years ago. The things one of
That's-
my biggest regrets, I think I told you, was there was a waitress, Sandy, in when I lived in Manhattan, and we were at a morning breakfast thing, like a kind of like a place on 72nd Street. And it was like a bar breakfast place. And I got up, left her alone while I played pinball by myself.
Oh,
Jesus, that's just not a thing you do with a woman. She's sitting there and a bing, 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 bing.
I consider you one of my dearest friends, and whatever. I mean, there was no horrible thing that ever happened, ever. So
Well, I've had women think I was horrible for doing things like this, like you didn't remember my cousin's birthday. I don't know what I'm saying, or how dare you come into my place and not bring wine, or
yeah, you've told me about. I think there's something about your. I think it's just so that you have stories to tell why these things happen, because some of the things you've told me about the things women have gotten furious about, I'm thinking, all right, mildly like, oh babe, you should have brought a bottle of wine. But some of the things you've described, women really flip out over. I don't get it.
I once went to see Nancy in a play, and after the play was over, I'm hanging out, and the guy who
Oh,
wrote it had me take the garbage out. He goes, "You help me load stuff to my car," and I was taking garbage
I
out.
can't believe he did that to you. And I didn't know exactly how to intervene other than I think you don't have to do that. But he was like,
You
yeah, he just
take
came
the
up
stuff.
to you and said, help me load my car. And I'm like, what? You don't do that to your audience. I mean, what the hell? And I told him, I said, Fred is a member of this, and I mean, far more than he is,
I
and
remember.
established in the entertainment business. So I'm kind of thinking, why would you burn a bridge like that? But
Well, the guy, it doesn't matter what bridges. He was
He-
some weird guy that did a play. Well, I remember he was pretending he was crying when he thought of a cat that died.
yeah, it wasn't the best show.
Oh my God. It was,
It's hard to find good. Hard to find good theater. It just is.
it's, yeah, but my God, I just,
Oh,
oh,
I have a suggestion for you.
please.
If you're anxious, not anxious, but if you're looking for new people to have on from time to time,
Uh-huh.
have you ever met Karen Knotts? Don Knotts.
Oh, I did meet her. She would be great.
She's a friend of mine, and she's so bubbly and delightful.
Oh, definitely.
Great
She's
to
Don
talk.
Knotts' daughter, and she looks like him, and she acts like him.
Well, she looks like him
Woo!
when she tries, but
Yes.
she's pretty.
Oh
but-
no, I met her. She came to the farmers market table. Ronnie Shell brought her once.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, she's a good friend of mine, and I bet she'd have a great time coming on this.
Yes.
If you want her.
Absolutely. That's a great
Right.
idea.
I'll reach out. Yeah.
She's Norm Macdonald told some Don Knotts stories.
Ah.
Well, that he was kind of like a ladies' man, like some woman got up from a restaurant, he's behind her go, "Ooh, ooh, ooh," but with Don Knotts faces. And
She
uh,
she had she's somewhat winding it down, but she's been doing a solo show for a long time
called
called
Tied Up in Knots, I know.
Tied Up in Knots, and she kind of gets into that. It's really polite, but you get the idea. Like, oh yeah, he was a ladies' man.
Is this River Maycomber? I know one river. River, that's like a name in the last 20 years, which to me, 20 years is like 6 years, it feels like 6 years ago. Feels very recent.
I'm
But
gonna plug my phone in. It looks like it's
River
getting.
is a more common name. And so Cody's working on this little by little.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, River, he's doing some, unless it's a different river. And what the rivers I know, there's River and Aiden. You know, my sister, her generation, well, now my niece is already like 37, but that's when you couldn't have names like Nancy anymore. It's like, harmony, poetry, Keaton. Her name is Brandis. You can't have like old school names anymore. Oh, River Clegg. River. I remember we did something, the novelizers. Yes. A new river. Yes. It's anytime you meet a new river, it's someone's child. He's probably a river that's probably the oldest river I know, but usually it's a kid's name. Like my friend Greg, his kid's name is Bitsy, Bitsy. So you got to have stuff that's a little off. Have you ever watched a Friday with Chris Tucker and Ice Cube? I would guess that's not a Nancy movie. So River, what we do here is Cody's illustrating not a Substack story anymore, something where I'm hoping to put the story about when I almost drowned in Florida during Christmas and Fred Willard, a lot of stuff with him into the short animated film story.
Mm.
And so what was I going to say? River is Cuomo from Weezer. No, I've been hearing a lot of rivers lately. Well, there was River Phoenix was the first one. Actually, what am I saying? That was an old one and it went away. And then no rivers, then a lot of rivers. Now I think this river lives in Park Slope, Brooklyn, where you're gonna have kids with really crazy names. But Nancy, we don't hear Nancy's anymore, Nancy, right? Young people named Nancy.
Not too much. I like it. It's such a neutral name. It's just basic.
Well, it's sort of like Cody. There's no like endearment, like Freddie, hey Richie, Ricky. It's Nancy E. Like what's your endearment? Cody, Codolini, Nancelini.
Well, because your name ends on a consonant, so it's
Right.
Right.
it's
Yeah.
solid. Fred.
Well,
You
Fritz.
you could work that. You could work that and be a real badass.
Well, my mother's name was Pearl, which I hear is coming back.
That's actually a really cool name.
Oh, East Flatbush. So I always tell people, I don't know if Nancy you're familiar with Brooklyn, but the Brooklyn I come from is not the artsy gentrified. It's the Welcome Back Kotter, Saturday Night Fever Brooklyn, Sheepshead Bay, where in Bay Parkway is where the mob live, but Sheepshead Bay, Belt Parkway is where they dump the bodies. One time a kid was walking the dog and there was a body in the back of a car. So it was very racist, small-minded. But all these Bushwicks, East Flatbush have become more gentrified.
Yeah.
Nancy's a beautiful name. I've only known beautiful women named Nancy. Well, that's my mother Pearl, my father Morris. Morris,
Did
not a
she
lot of
call him
Morrises.
Maury? Did you guys call him Maury? Well, you wouldn't have, but
No.
no one called him Maury.
I used to like imitate my mother more. She would go, Mars, Mars. I go, Moss, Moss. She wasn't saying Moss, but it sounded like Moss. My mother was weird. Like even after he died, but even during she'd be sitting there, go, Mars, Mars, Mars.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So Morris. No, never any Maury or more. I would call him Moss kidding around.
Not a lot of affection, it sounds like.
No, at least my mother called me Freddie. You never did. Some people call me Freddie, which is more of an endearment.
I don't know why I don't. I guess I felt like you need that invitation.
No, you shouldn't have to ask. I remember it's one of the writers said something funny on Seinfeld. I talked about when I worked on the movie Junior, Ivan Reitman was a real asshole at first. It was kind of intimidating. Have you ever done this before? He could stand over there. And then towards the end of the day, he warmed up. He goes, you get what we're doing here, Freddie? So I told that story to two writers at Seinfeld. And then I remember it was my first day on the set as a writer. And he goes, any crew guys call you Freddie? Like meaning of what me. It made sense.
Yeah.
But I never say. I remember Amy Stiller, who I dated. I said, "Why don't you call me Freddie?" You know, she goes, "I only know you as Fred, so you can't ask, and it's no big deal."
Yeah,
you know.
That's funny. So you should call her Aim.
Yes. Same with Scarlett O'Hara from Gone with. Yes, Scarlett's not a name we hear much these days.
My father grew up in Brooklyn, and he always retained kind of that dialect. It was fun. Nobody else in the family had it, but I used to like to make him say certain words.
You know, I didn't know till, well, Handy Manny now is already 20 years ago. I didn't know R-U-I-N was 2 syllables. You ruined it. And I was saying ruined, and they were laughing. It's ruined. You ruined it. I didn't know it till recently.
Yeah.
You ruined it.
Yeah.
You ruined. And I didn't know till very recently. I thought it's called museum. It's museum.
Really?
Museum. I'm a moron. Yeah.
Wow.
Museum. Did anyone think it's just called museum? I didn't know it was museum.
Yum.
What do you want me to read, Frank? Frank wants to. Hi, Nancy. Discussed her stance with the Israeli-Palestine. Now, okay, Frank wants Nancy's stance with the Israeli-Palestine conflict.
What? Why?
Frank, I don't, well,
I mean,
guess it's Frank's
I think that's
thing.
I think that's a different podcast.
Right. Well, Nancy does wear a MAGA hat, so
Oh,
when she's out, but the
arr,
blue one.
no way.
You know, it
Yeah.
was scary right after he got elected. Wow, it's going to be a year. I went through a severe depression over a few things, including that. But then at the coffee place, someone had this weird silver MAGA hat, and it says President 45 and 47. That was very gaudy. But you don't you wear? I thought I saw you wearing that red hat a lot lately.
Me? Are you?
Yes.
You're kidding, right?
I guess I thought, but I
You
guess
know that
confused.
you know that I am
I
not
like to just say
upright.
nonsense.
Okay.
No.
No, as a matter of fact, I have one friend who said, "Oh yeah, I used to figure out where your head was at based on letters to the editor that I heard you writing." It was definitely progressive.
Yeah, it's just well, my mother died right after Biden got elected, so she died a little happier.
Oh, in 20 did she die in 2020?
Maybe 2022-ish or 3. Trying to think. Well, she really her dementia was getting worse when Biden won. She thought it was Obama, and she thought
Oh.
she'd see Bernie Sanders on TV, and she thought it was me. She goes, "I saw you." She would tell people that my son's running for president. She goes, "I saw you on TV. You look very handsome," but
Oh my God, she thought you were.
Bernie
She
Sanders.
thought Bernie was you and that you were running for president.
Right, but this I think
Wow.
there's some logic to it though, because her maiden name is Sanders.
Oh,
And maybe she sees Bernie Sanders,
oh, I see.
and then she thought that's her son. Yeah, it didn't really. You know, it's getting weird. I hope I'm not
That's
getting
sad.
dementia, but I'm starting to have memories about more dreams about the house I grew up in Brooklyn and other weird things. When I do an edible, as we know, I've been doing some more. I'll have flashbacks, but about banal things like where I can't find my car, I need to validate it. I'm at Target. I'm walking around lonely at the 3rd Street Promenade, walking up and down. Oh, you had another aggressive friend. Thinking of the 3rd Street Promenade, she was kind of a tough girl, and she did improvs, and she would go, yeah, and she talked like you would think she was gay, but I don't think she was.
Oh, yeah. I later found out because there's some strange behavior there. And I later found out there was like she was a little bit into crystal meth.
Oh, again, stuff I got to learn about dealing with Cody. No, Cody, I'm kidding. He never had till he visited me a latte. I gave him his first latte out here.
That's true.
It was like $17, right?
Oh, it was close. And your first what were those called? Parfaits. You
Oh
like the
yeah, that
parfaits?
I made some this for this week.
Oh, you were
You
able to
got me
make your
hooked
own.
on you got me hooked on parfaits, yeah.
So you just mix granola with yogurt and fruit?
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's
It's exciting.
yes.
So have you
Fred is scared to say it, but he's pro-Palestine. I am scared. It's weird. I got off the news to not, because that's the only way it could function is to, and I try to get off some social media, but I'll go on Instagram where I just want to see animals. And then you'll see local news thing about someone killed in an accident. And I can't. My mother used to say, you can't put your head in the sand, but I'm trying to do that.
Well,
But you know who has
there's so much disturbing stuff.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Luna.
Hey.
Hey, Luna.
Luna, why don't you look in the camera? All right. Oh, Nancy, let me ask her. Her hair gets matted. I got this brush. Do any cats get like that, like clumps, like alfalfa?
When they get older, they don't groom as much. How old is she now?
9.
Oh, that's not that old. But they sometimes, especially in the back, they don't groom as much.
I see.
So, yeah, if you just brush them. Dolce is actually out here now, but hopefully she won't start meowing too loud. She's 19 now.
Wow.
And she is beginning to go deaf. And so she meows a lot and it's really loud because she can't hear herself. So that's why I wanted to feed her. And she's here now, but hopefully she won't start yelling. Hey, baby.
I guess I gotta feed them in a little bit. But yeah, Cody, so this is going on 2 hours. If you need to wrap it up, whatever you need.
Sure, yeah.
So how much work did you? I'm sorry, Nancy. What are you saying?
No, I was just gonna say it's so fun to watch him animate.
Yes,
Oh,
this
thanks.
is this is a. So Nancy, you've seen my Substack stories, and
Yeah.
I love them, but it gets frustrating because you put it on there and it gets less likes than Facebook. Facebook, I think, made it where they know when something's from another platform and they don't put it out, or they want you to pay and boost it.
Mm.
And
Well, you know,
but
the thing about Substack is that I'm kind of new there and I've been putting some things up and I've noticed that things start to get more reads later. Like I put something up and a few weeks ago and all of a sudden it's getting a lot more reads. So, but as far as likes, I don't know if people are that like happy on Substack. I think it's more they're taking stuff in. It's a little bit less interactive. So I wouldn't take it
yeah,
personally, but
no,
you
but
know,
I want to. I thought this show deserves more than an
yeah,
illustration and some text.
yeah,
I
yeah,
wanted to animate. It's going to take a while, but it's a story I want to tell.
yeah.
And Fred, can you read my last chat? I reached out to Dave Sarah for you. I read that. Okay. Crystal meth, James, a subject he knows about. So,
Oh,
yeah.
I don't. I just knew it explained a bunch of things that I didn't understand.
You didn't miss anything important, Scarlett. Just this is a thing where MLC people come on and they get mad that it's not as dynamic as maybe I need to get Kevin on here to yell at us and stop disappointing people.
There's no
And
fighting.
no fighting.
Not enough
It'd
fighting.
be like
Mike's right.
the sergeant in Gomer Pyle. They'd be
Pile.
yelling at me, and I'd be
Oh,
like,
right.
"Yes, sir. I'm still happy. Yeah."
There was a Gomer Pyle where they snuck off and he sang at a nightclub and there were gangsters that demanded he be the regular singer. I know Ronnie Shell very well and he was a regular on it. And it was took place during the Vietnam War, but there was never any mention of the Vietnam War. And yeah, it's a year ago that my friend Andy Paley died in Vermont, where you're from. And I was going to visit him, but then he died. So
That very week, right? Weren't you gonna?
yes,
mean,
yes.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Good.
So how much work did you get done? I sound like my mother. How much you did? You much done? I
How much
remember.
to pay for that?
I remember when I was a teenager. It's going to shock a lot of people. I was very depressed, and I saw this therapist, and he goes, "He's in bad shape. He's got to come at least 3 times a week." And then I remember the second time I went, my mother goes, "You better yet?"
Oh God.
Yeah.
I remember when you got the writing gig on Seinfeld, and I can't remember if I was actually hearing you on the phone with your mom or you just got off the phone with her. She said, "Finally, you got a job."
Jesus. I gotta say, look, it is what it is. What a basket case. Oh, look, who's poking me? Chloe's poking me behind when my back's to her. And
that's fun.
yeah, but someone I was seeing said, I guess because of your mother, how she put you down and that developed your persona, lack of confidence, but at the same time, it held you back. You could have made it further if you had confidence. Is that a nice thing to say, huh?
That is not a nice thing to say.
Yes.
No.
And
No, another way of looking at it is you could have been so traumatizing that you didn't even try to accomplish anything. So
yeah, I mean,
you've done a lot.
but Cody always says, I've never been like in the big parts in movies, was a series regular. I've only done a lot of little things. He said I never really made it big, but no, he didn't say that.
Yeah.
No,
That's
I know you
that's my
did.
voice I inherited from my mother.
He wouldn't
Um,
say that.
Why do you get
No,
the
it's
big part?
that's my voice I inherited. I found that another person named Scarlett went on there the other day. I hope no one thought it was me. I don't think anyone thought that. Yeah, no, it's just I was talking the other day when I'd be on a show, my mother would go, "Is it a big part or a little part?" And
Oh,
so when I was on Seinfeld, I was in 4 scenes, but you never know because shows like that would cut the guests. And you could be in a movie, TV show, and they could either cut you all out or most of it. So you never know what. So she goes, "Is your Seinfeld part a big part or a little?" I said,
mhm.
"A little." I played it safe just in case I got cut. And then she goes, "Why did you lie? Your sister would have watched it if it was a big part. You said small."
Oh, jeez. You can't win.
Oh
I,
yeah,
I had I had a relative I used to be very, very close to, and Fox, when I was doing copywriting for them, they had me write a book about the history of the studio. I was so proud, hardcover, beautiful. I was so excited, and I was going home like a month after it came out, and I brought a copy and I offered it to this relative. And I swear to God, I said, "Look, you've got a copy of the book I wrote for Fox. Isn't that cool?" He said, "Oh, we don't have room for any more books."
what? In his whole
Are
house?
you kidding me? Yes.
Are you kidding me? I know how close a relative this is. I
Mm-hmm.
forgot you told me. This is like someone
Mm-hmm.
that shouldn't do this. Yes. Like no room in your house for a book I won't say, wrote.
But
Yes.
also, how do you not have room for a book that your sister? Whoops. Well, now you
Oh,
know. Okay.
no
It
one's
was
gonna. It's
yeah.
only 5 people, yes, or
I mean,
whatever.
really? What? Really?
Well, no matter what no matter what gift anyone gave me, if it was, you know, the history of, whatever, nose hair, you don't throw it out. You just go, "Thank you," and then throw it out or whatever, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
just,
and I had a friend tell me I produced a short film, and I was like, "Hey, I don't know what I'm doing. I just want to do this thing to get it out there for the fun of it, for the, bunch of friends get to act in it and blah blah blah." It was just a fun thing, and had a bunch of DVDs made up, and I gave them to some friends, and one friend sent me this email and said, "I sold the DVD of your movie at a yard sale for $1." Like, well, you made more on the film than I did, so good for you. Like, what the hell? I'm like, okay, just don't tell me that. Just throw it away,
Dang.
donate it.
yeah. So you wrote about the Fox lot.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
it's funny because it was the 75-year anniversary of the studio, but it was the 75 years since 1935 when it merged and became Fox. And it was really funny because 10 years later or something like that, they did the 100-year history. I'm like, let's look at the math here. But then they wanted to talk about when he came over, emigrated here and started started making little films in his in a parking lot in New York, and so, but I'm like, you just had me write the 75-year history. It's not been 25 years and you're doing the 100-year history. Okay, whatever.
Okay, before I go, because I have to have dinner with someone,
Yay.
and let me just read my friend Tesla, who's an artist. She worked on Greg's movie with me. She's a set designer. She just saw Christmas in Florida, and this is what she said. Wow, I love it. 2 exclamation marks. Put some more time into this. It's excellent. I wouldn't add green screen clips. I think the format you have is working.
Hmm.
This is definitely festival worthy and it's a good length. It's not too depressing and has depth into your personal story with beats of lightheartedness. The narration is there, so it's mainly Cody working on it more. Perhaps do fewer substacks for the rest of the winter. That's what we're doing. No more substacks and focus on this. How many substacks are you trying to put out each month anyway? No, she didn't say that.
I like it when it does an overdrive when you yell in there.
Yes.
It's like,
How many substacks are you trying to put out each month? Would you want to bring on another animator to speed up the process? Someone suggested it. What do you think, Cody? I think you could get it done, but what do I know? What do you think? Not sure how that would be. I'm not either. Maybe Cody has someone he likes to work with. I think we could get it done.
yeah, I
But
think we can get it done. Yeah.
What
Well-
length? What length is it going to be?
It's actually 16 minutes. It's
Okay.
basically it started as just a story about the time I almost drowned in the ocean and my father ran and saved me. And my mother said, "We're so glad you're alive. You could have died. We're so glad you're alive. We're going to go to Toy Story. You could have any toy you want." And we went. I saw a monkey stuffed animal. Was like whatever, $40. She goes, anything but that. You know,
Ooh.
just like a kind of funny joke, like. But then it got expanded. Like I wanted to tell it the story about, you know, what it must have been like for my father to go into the ocean because he was shell shocked in the war, and something bad happened in the war in the water
Mm.
right by on the beach, and then I talked about in this hotel there was nothing to do but play bingo every night, so it just kept building. Start
Mm.
looking at the festivals and see which ones you'd like to submit to and when their deadlines are to get an idea of when to have it done. Some festivals allow a rough cut to be submitted and then another date for final submission. Shoot big. Well, Pete,
There you go.
who my Australian friend, he does stuff in festivals, so he's going to give me the lowdown. But again, I'm very excited. So what happened was I put this aside. I got frustrated. It's going to take Cody years to do this because he's not as available, and he's in a street gang, and sometimes you know he
And he has to check in with his parole officer and
yes, and
Exactly.
he does extreme sports. So, but then I came upon this. I looked at it again. I go, I want to finish this. So thank you, Tesla. Let me wrap up with these questions before you go. Was that birthday party for me you talked about earlier this stream really something you were going to do for me? Or was that just a joke? I generally love to have a party, by the way. Of course, Scarlett. I mean, if Cody's available on your birthday, if he's not available, we will have it. You know, again, I'm going on a tangent. I'm an old guy, not till 30 years ago, which to me is recent, or 25 years ago. Growing up, you always had it, your birthday's your birthday. I didn't understand. Friday night, come for Nancy's birthday. Oh, happy birthday. It's really Tuesday. I always celebrate my thing on the Tuesday and the Monday, the birthday. But that became a thing where people will save it for the Friday or the Saturday. But it's not really my birthday, but it's Saturday night. So what I'm trying to say is, Scarlett, if Cody's not available, we'll plan ahead on your birthday. We'll still have like a birthday with our favorite characters. Right, Cody?
That's right.
Yeah.
What is yeah, I need to figure out when the birthday is. It'd be good.
Yeah. So no, we'll do something for it. Scarlett is our most devoted watcher, streamer.
Mm, nice.
She's the most devoted. So we'll do a birthday thing. What was I gonna say?
I love
So
I love
what's
the
that?
strands of hair coming out the front.
Yeah.
Little antennae. It's cool.
No,
Cool,
no,
yeah.
no. If Cody's not available, are you okay for us doing it the day before or after your birthday? Is what I'm asking. We could do it with everyone.
You
We'll
talking to
figure
me?
it out. I'm asking Scarlett.
Oh, okay.
We'll figure it out.
I was looking for the book. I was gonna show. Let's see. You got. I don't know where.
What book?
I don't know. I had a Dave Berg book.
You have
Hmm.
I was
Dave
gonna
Berg.
show you guys on the stream, but I thought it. I guess I'd moving stuff around. So.
Well, we got to plan ahead better to get people in advance. I always find out, hey, we could do one today, which I'm always psyched to do, but to get people that weren't as spontaneous as Nancy.
Yeah, Nancy Berg said, excuse me, she said January sometime.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And she also, I asked her if she still had some of his things that she would be at all willing to sell, interested in selling. She said definitely. So,
Oh, that'd be amazing.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
And look who just jumped on my lap,
That's cool.
Chloe.
Chloe.
Yeah, that is.
Chloe. She's purring. You see her?
Yeah.
Yes. Does Nancy know who Karmic is? I don't know who Karmic is. I know. Oh, yeah. He's someone who pops up. December 12th. We got a time to figure it out. I prefer it be after because I'd already be 17. We'll figure it out. All right. Any last questions or comments? Thank you, Cody. So you did
You're welcome.
pretty good
Thank you,
work
Fred.
today. I like when I get so busy talking that I'm not even aware you're like making great progress.
Yes, we're doing good. We're getting all the eye rolling and the body's pretty much done. I just have to do some of the mouth left. I can finish that up, and then we're off to the background stuff.
Back to you mean the background here with the cards.
Yeah, like the backgrounds, the maybe just kind of look at these things.
Great. So excited. Well, you let me know what your schedule is, and we'll just keep doing it. And
Great.
thank you, everyone. Jeff Crone, Scarlett, Frank, all the people. Nancy, thank you. Fun talking to you.
Yeah, thanks again, man.
And that's a great thing about Karen
Cody.
Knott. Send me her information. We got to do that.
Yeah.
Also,
absolutely.
thanks again for all the voice stuff you did for us too. Like,
Oh gosh, yeah.
I went back and looked at the one where the what was it, the one with the cat hitting Fred in the head.
Sorry, I had a scam likely phone call coming in.
Oh, that's the only ones I get called. All right.
Uh-oh.
Well,
You guys froze.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say goodnight, Cody. Let's touch base tomorrow.
Sounds
And
good.
thank you so much. Yes, you'll get a birthday party. We will do it. So we will talk soon. Nancy, good night. Thank you so much.
Thanks again, Nancy.
Bye.
Sorry, it froze. I got a phone call. Bye, you guys.
Yeah. No,
Sorry.
you're good. It was a pleasure having you on.
Nice to see you. I love what you're doing. It's fun to watch.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, we'll be working on this one for a little while, so it'll be exciting.
Oh, it's really fun.
What's Wood say? Here we got. Thank you so much for the party. Thank you, Cody, for playing the intro and smiling so evil like when you do. You're welcome. Well, see you guys.
Take care. Bye-bye.
See you, Nancy.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.